Hello and welcome to Silent Creativa. I watched Nikkitutorials video on a negative makeup the other day and decided that it could be quite fun to do the same on a doll. And yeah, while I was working on her, I watched the video from Jazza who did it with a piece of art and yeah. So the main part of this challenge is that you use the opposite color to the one you would normally use. And though everything should be a little bit darker, yeah, you know what I mean. I went with this Monster High doll. I don't know her original name because she has a quite dark grayish skin tone, and I thought it could be, or it should be quite easy to give her the more greenish bluish color that the skin needs for this to be the right color later when you turn the colors back to normal again. Yeah, I think you know what I mean. And though the opposite color from red is green, I went with a bluish green skin tone to have a light pink skin tone later. At this point I had only seen Nikki's video so far, and though she hadn't mentioned any rules, I thought just try it from your mind. And it was quite hard to always get the right decisions or make the right decisions because, color theory. I hate it. I always hated it because I had it in nearly every school I was in, and not my favorite thing. Very important, but not my favorite thing. And yeah, always keeping in mind which is the opposite color and make that color lighter or darker was a bit tricky. But I think in the end it turned out quite well. Later, when I saw Jazza's take on this challenge, it was like, mind blowing that he not only started his project, but made some try and error things in front of it. And maybe I should have done this too, but doesn't matter in the end. I just went straight for it. And though I didn't trust my choices, it was at this moment where I took out my mobile phone and allowed myself one spoiler and changed the color. And it was okay. What you will see now was the point where I was there, and I thought it was okay. So I gave her a spray of MSC, which made the shadows disappear completely, and started with the details. And this time I decided to go with a little bit of acrylic color for the white of the eye, because I thought it would be quite it would need a lot of layers of MSC to get the eyes white, because already with the shadows or now highlights I had my problems. And that was why I decided to go with acrylics for the eyes. And Then I used the watercolor pencils again. To get a green eye color later, I used some red, and at this point I decided that I wanted her to have black hair later, so I had to use white. And yeah, then I thought about the dress, which I made while the MSC was drying. And yeah, I thought, why not make it green or have it green later? Gosh, this is so strange. Um, so I wanted the dress to be green in the end. And that was where I thought, okay, when I make the skin green and it will be light pink later, I should use a light pink for a green dress. And though I thought it would be a little bit boring to just have a plain pink dress, I decided to go with a hemline or with ruffles at the hemline, which were white with pink roses. So I thought that later the white will be black and the roses will be green too, and that could be nice together with all the other things. And yeah, so I made this dress. I don't have any footage of it because yeah, I really try to avoid sewing on camera because I don't like it. Every time I try to make a dress on camera, it is totally trash. And when I sew it off camera, it's okay. So I did this again this time. Maybe I will try to make a dress on camera again sometime, but not today. First, I thought I would like to give her some eyelashes, but I skipped that step because I thought I could use yarn for it, but I wasn't in the mood for it, so I just skipped it. And I don't use gloss for the eyes this time because then they would be lighter and then everything would turn out a little bit strange, I thought. So I just gave her some hair, and while I was smashing on the hair, I thought about her hairstyle that I would like to do for her. And though I'm quite sure that she won't stay this way, that this will be a doll that I will repaint another time, um, I decided to go with the hairstyle I ignored until today, which is a bob. I have to say I'm not the biggest fan of this hairstyle. It's not because I don't like the cut itself. It's just when I was a hairdresser, I had to cut this all the time. Nearly every customer I had was wearing a bob, and so this is one of my least favorite hairstyles. Not to look at, but to cut it. So, though I thought it would be a nice experience to try it on a doll, I thought this is the time for it. And yeah, maybe it is because I really learned to cut hair for several years. In the end, I'm not that happy with this cut because what I learned is you can't cut doll hair the same way you would cut human hair. because obviously you can't separate the hair like you would do on a human skull head. Head is the right word. So I tried to get the same effect I would have on a normal person, and yeah, it's okay in the end, but yeah, I'm not that happy with it. But anyway, I decided to leave her like this and sewed on her dress, and I did this off camera too, and yeah, I forgot to put the camera on again while I was getting her head back on. And so the last thing you will see will be the photos, and I will show you the first one, which is her in her complete outfit and everything, and then I will switch them to the right color, or yeah, to the opposite. It's so strange. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my attempt to do this challenge too, and yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, how I made it. If you think it is okay, or if you think that I should have, or that I could have done a better job. So, thank you for watching. Have a nice time, and we will see us next time. Bye.